how can India improve its net inflow of FDI, especially into some of the key new sectors like AI, semiconductor, and electronics?
We've got to make sure we remain an attractive destination for that capital to come in. Now, as the economic survey points out, our gross FDI is looking pretty good, but we are seeing a lot of repatriation, and we are also seeing outward FDI, which means while we are attracting capital, we're not giving it enough reasons to stay. Now, to ensure, there are lots of reasons that go into the choice of where capital flows. There is things like ease of doing business, local regulations, and how much we make it easy for people to invest. The reforms on labor laws are also going to be useful. But I do think taxation has a role to play as well. As I mentioned earlier, making sure that we are not taxing capital in a very unique manner, in a kind of an outlier model, as we are doing currently with all of this source-based taxation in India withholding, that will ensure that all the other positives that we have in terms of being a high-growth country with an immense economic potential, with a lot of vibrancy in reforms, etc., all that will stand out, and this irritant that's there in terms of tax will go away. The other thing which, paradoxically, I think we should allow, it's not a bad idea to allow some of our Indian savings to move abroad as well. Now, it sounds silly because how do you allow outflows at a time when currency is under pressure? But I would argue that a lot of the money flowing into equity markets and arguably causing overvaluation there is because we are not making it easy for our domestic investors to actually invest overseas and therefore ensure our capital markets remain efficient. So if we were to increase the limits available to mutual funds to invest overseas, currently it's capped at $7 billion. If we were to gradually increase by, let's say, $1 billion every month, that would ensure that global capital markets also remain open for our savings and thereby ensure that there is some kind of efficiency in our capital markets vis-a-vis the global markets.